So you want to learn to code, where you come to the right place. Hi, my name is Terrence Whedon. I am the lead instructor for LaunchCode, and this is Evolvify, where we're going to help you become who you want to be. So hop on board and let's get into it. Sometimes we don't know where the road of life is going to lead us. For me, it led me to LaunchCode, a place where purpose and passion collides. A place where you have an opportunity. LaunchCode helped me launch a new career. It gave me that opportunity. So I want to give back. I want to be able to help a new generation of learners become developers by sharing all of my life lessons and all of my struggles and what it took for me to get to where I needed to be today. LaunchCode helped me do that. Now let's go on this journey together. I'll see you there. Okay, so now we're in chapter 4. And here in this chapter, we're going to be going over a lot of principles and rules, the fundamentals, the foundation of this programming language. These next few chapters is going to be dealing with foundational teaching. So it's going to be quite a few videos that I am going to create to really help you understand each one of these chapters. And this chapter is definitely the beginning. It's going to take a little while to get through it, but take use of these tutorials to help you navigate through it. Just don't try to read through it without following along with these tutorials. They're here to help you understand, and also to remove a lot of the frustration. You're going to get frustrated, especially if you're trying to do this by yourself. I'm doing this because these videos help individuals that English is not your first language. For people that's been out of school for a long time and you're just getting back into this type of routine. Also, it's for individuals that deal with learning challenges like ADHD. I take my time to go through the process so that you are able to retain more of this information. If you come from a creative background, or if you worked in IT before, you can learn something from these videos. Even if you are already gone through the course, it's great for a refresher. So I highly recommend that you bookmark these videos. Okay, now if you are coming to this channel and you're not in the cohort, this curriculum is free. I'm going to leave a link in the description. You can just click on the link and open up the curriculum and follow along as well. The thing about being outside this course, you can take your time, you move at your pace, but in this particular course, it moves quickly. So hop on, let's get into it. Chapter 4, Data and Variables. The learning objective for this chapter is, after completing this chapter, you should understand this typo right there. Understand the various data types covered. How to initialize variables, we're going to go over that, and use the type of operator. This type of is an operator to determine their value. You should also be familiar with operators, operands, and how to receive input from users using readline sync. We're going to be going over a lot of fundamentals in this chapter. Key terminologies. We're going to tell you what PEMDAS means. We're going to go over the assignment, which is an operator, initialization, compound assignments, constant constants, camel case, readline sync. Some of the keywords you're going to encounter in this particular chapter are let, const, var, and type of. Values and data types. We're going to go over strings, numbers, and objects in this particular chapter. And then we're going to go more over the variables let and var. Operators we're going to go over in this chapter are additions, subtractions, multiplications, division, modulus, exponentations, and I can't say that word sometimes, I struggle with that word, exponentations. Sorry for that. I struggle with, there's certain words I struggle with saying, so forgive me for that. Increment and decrement. The content links, reading, exercise, data variables. And then we have a studio at the end, getting goal settings and getting into the right mindset. So if you click on this arrow right here, we go to the next part, which is the reading content values. And it breaks down each part of the sections. I'm going to make videos for each section. So some sections are going to be longer than others, but I'm going to point out things that you are going to gloss over. Trust me, you will. But by me pointing it out to you, it's going to prepare you to receive more information and limit the frustration as much as possible. You're going to be frustrated. It just comes with the territory. That's normal. Let me explain something to you. The more you practice this, the more you're going to improve. So the end of every video, I'm going to remind you, the more you do, the more you improve. You just can't do this one time. And sometimes you got to do it over and over again before it makes sense. Another thing I want to point out to you and give you some encouragement and some guidance. Do not get hung up on one part. Go through the whole entire chapter. If you don't understand something, don't stay there. Just go through the whole chapter and then come back to it. Because what happens is a lot of learners, they get stuck on one little piece, and now it's 2 or 3 days then gone by. They're frustrated, upset. And sometimes if you would have made it to the end of the chapter, it might have answered your question. So don't get stuck on something. Keep moving. Get to the end of the chapter, then come back and do it again and again until it makes sense. Okay? That's the end of this video. And remember, the more you do, the more you improve. See you in the next section.